Tony Robbins shared this quote once. It said, "How do you get into a state of momentum? Just don't tolerate being stuck." I love that. So here's what you're going to do to move past the stories that you're telling yourself about playing bigger, or maybe even just getting in the flipping game, and using events to scale your business. If you want it badly enough, you'll make it happen, right? That's worked for you at every stage of your entrepreneurial journey up until now. Am I right? Inquiring minds want to know, how are entrepreneurs like us daring bravely to build a stage, ditch the sweatpants, and step up to the mic? How do we create our own transformative events so we can get our message out into the world in a bigger way that's not only profitable, but it's actually something we can be proud of? That's the question, and the answers are inside this podcast. My name is Sarah Pfeiffer. Welcome to Green Room Central. Hey, it's Sarah. I have an invitation for you right now. You can join entrepreneurs from across the globe who share a passion for hosting their own events. Become part of the community that inspires and cheers you on over at greenroomcentral.com. Putting yourself out there in a bigger way is tough. This I know for sure. But maybe you're grappling with thoughts right now like, I couldn't possibly take this stage for a whole day by myself, much less 2 or even 3. Or it's too expensive, or it wouldn't fit my schedule. I don't have the right wardrobe, or I have to get out of my sweatpants first, or I'm not ready for that yet. In fact, any form of first I have to should be on this list. Maybe something like, I have to get professional speaker training, or I need to have a flagship course first, or I need to finish writing that book. Otherwise, I wouldn't possibly have enough content to teach. They're all stories. All of them. You know, I remember Tony Robbins shared this quote once. It said, "How do you get into a state of momentum? Just don't tolerate being stuck." I love that. So here's what you're going to do to move past the stories that you're telling yourself about playing bigger, or maybe even just getting in the flipping game, and using events to scale your business. If you want it badly enough, you'll make it happen, right? That's worked for you at every stage of your entrepreneurial journey up until now. Am I right? So here's what we're going to do. 3 steps today. Step 1, I want you to write this down. Get out a notebook or pen. Journal. I want you to set a timer for 10 minutes. And I want you to describe your ideal event. Don't lift your pen during that time. Let it all come out. What you've liked from past events that you've attended, what you do differently if it was yours, what you saw someone do on social media that made you feel a little bit of FOMO about their event. Just journal 10 minutes. And then when the timer goes off, I want you to set a second 10-minute timer, and I want you to write down all of your thoughts and emotions and fears and roadblocks that are holding you back from making that vision a reality. Get it all out on paper. Don't lift your pen for 10 minutes. I'm dead serious. It works. Keep writing. What needs to come out will come out. And then I want you to move on to step 2. I want you to go back through and I want you to underline each of those fears and roadblocks that came up for you. And then I want you to rethink what you wrote with a different lens. Where were you discounting the positive? What is unhelpful thinking? What are you justifying? Where are you thinking all or nothing? Where are you jumping to conclusions? Where are you distorting reality? Where do you need to be more compassionate with yourself? And so step 3 is noticing what came up for you. I expect that some stuff came up for you when you do that exercise. And I'm guessing there's going to be a nugget of gold in there that feels right and feels true to you. And so I want you to commit to taking one action this week to getting closer to making your event dream a reality. Just one. Start there. What's the next right action? What's the next domino? Is it making a call? Is it hiring a coach? Is it bringing your team together for a brainstorming session? I want you to do it. That's my message for you today. Mindset is one of the top 2 factors that every single entrepreneur who has hosted their own event has to grapple with. You are not alone. This is super common. Your job is to move past whatever it is that's holding you stuck. So I hope my philosophy for growth today helps you get in motion. Meaning is found in motion. And I think as we go after our dreams of scaling our business using events, not only is it just the most fun ride in the world, but you're going to find a lot of meaning in that pursuit. And I'm excited for you to get on that path of purpose. But before you can start moving or move past what's ever holding you stuck and keeping you from doing the right stuff, you have to kind of get it out of your head, right? So take some time to journal, step 1, not only about the dream that you've got, but secondly, what are all the thoughts that are perhaps holding you back? Second, figure out which of those thoughts is unhelpful, that needs to be reframed. And third, make a commitment about what's the next right action that you need to take. You know what it is. I can't figure that out for you, but hopefully this exercise helps you get there. I'm so excited for you and where you're going. Your community, please know that they're excited about what you've got in the works for them. And they're excited to attend because only you're the only person, you're the linchpin. You're the only person who can bring that special group of people together and make that special thing happen, kick off that transformation for them. They need you to bring them together, and you're going to be so glad you did. You're going to get more out of it than you think, and they certainly are going to have the most magical and memorable experience. I just know it. So get on that path of purpose, all right? Make it an outstanding day. If something came up for you and you've got a question, drop it into my DMs on Instagram or even into Linchpin Nation, that free community that's there for you 24/7 to get support, ask questions. I'm always in there cheering people on and answering questions. So get on in there yourself too. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Green Room Central podcast, all about growth and mindset. If you loved this episode, then please take a screenshot on your phone and post it to Instagram. And be sure to tag @SarahPfeiffer, that's me, and let me know why you liked it and what you'd like to hear or who you'd like to hear from in the future. That'll help me know what to create for you. If right now you're thinking, Sarah, yes, an event is happening, but here's the thing. I have a sizable team who can make this happen. We just need someone to come in and teach us how. Then go to greenroomcentral.com to book a private workshop. You'll get a customized 2-day workshop for your team. During the workshop, everyone will learn a repeatable framework that can be used to start or scale events in your business. You'll then create a roadmap as a team so that everyone leaves the workshop with a shared vision and a shared language for how to move forward with confidence. In case you're curious, this podcast is built on Kajabi. I'm loving how easy it's been to get things set up, but more so, I'm thrilled that my entire business is run within one platform. From my emails to my pages, to my course, and now to my podcast. It's all under one roof. If you love simplicity and scalability as much as I do, then go to greenroomcentral.com to get a free 14-day trial from Kajabi. I appreciate your commitment to leveling up and learning the mindset and strategy of live events. Keep going. Keep learning. If you want more, head over to greenroomcentral.com for show notes and all the links in today's episode.